Hello everyone, and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and I'm up here at one of my beautiful overlooks of the Zoodesia garden with my beloved Lily Girl, who is currently exploring the perimeter and possibly security, as she so often does. And apparently I am still wearing my bunny slippers. I keep forgetting I'm wearing my bunny slippers, but you know what? They're really adorable, and that is perfect for the kind of gentle exploration we have just completed of the Village of Light. But the Village of Light exploration is done for now, at least until some of the new surprises and builds start popping into it. And today I really wanted to spend some time getting ready for, are you guys ready for this? The Grand Zoo Tour! Hi, yay, woohoo! We're gonna start exploring the entire zoo, because what better way to start off season 6, the Year of Light, than exploring all of the places that we already have built in the zoo and whipping out some of our handy dandy build request books so that we can leave behind us a little scattered selection of spots where the new builders of light can come in and hopefully help us start adding to the zoo. And that's kind of the plan, Lily, because I figured it out like this, guys. I figured it out like this. Oh dear, now it's raining. Come along, Lily. Here, let's go over to, well, Lily tends to get stuck in the new inn, so I'm going to visit Zomberry Village and pop into Junior's bed really quickly. But my plan, is this the way out? No, Lily, it's just an adorable little overhang that I built at one point. My goodness, it has been a long since we have wandered around my very own Zoodesia garden. Let's go visit Junior really quickly. And I will see if my son will allow me to borrow his bed really quickly. Come along, Lily Girl. In fact, Lily Girl, once you come along over here, I think the villagers are going to be so happy to see you. Sure enough, there's already gold on the ground. Lily, you've got those beautiful puppy eyes. All right, let me wiggle up here. There we go. All right, Junior. What? What do you mean I can't sleep here just because of a little bit of rain? Are you serious? Alright, well the rain is apparently not intense enough where I can go ahead and take a nap. Also, Junior, what on earth happened to your item frame, eh? Maybe I have something hiding in my pockets I can offer him as a little gift. Moonworm Queen, fully fed. Junior's goats are so loud. I have some biofossils. Oh, come on. Aren't I a cool mom? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give him a golden apple. I'm a cool mom. I'm a cool mom. I can leave a golden apple in here. Everybody will know Junior is watched over by the Tree of Light because he has got one of the golden apples here. Oh, and Lily! You're hanging out in Junior's bed. That's so cute. Or like Junior's dog bed. Junior, hi! Hi, okay, I know, don't embarrass you in front of your friends and everything, but it's so good to see you. Trixie, so good to see you as well. Out of curiosity, what do you trade? A clay pattern stamp for growth. Now, one day it'll be really fun to play with those clay pattern stamps, Trixie, and I think that's really elegant that you are a member of Zomberry Village and you have a clay pattern stamp for growth. But we'll talk about that later. Apparently I can't sleep through the rain. It's always raining here. Always raining here. A little bit annoying, but maybe it'll be night pretty soon. Where to go for my grand idea? Should I just stand under the goats? Oh, I know! Let's go into the cathedral. If I stand inside of the cathedral, it'll be nice and beautiful, and I can tell you guys about my plans. And in we go. Phew! There we are. Right, Lily? Here, you sit for a second. We have our two villagers over here, and here we are inside of the Cathedral of Light with the beautiful apples hanging from them, and hopefully soon more gold ingots so we can make even more gold apples for the priestesses and the priest of light to be able to cure all of the future zombie villagers that we stumble on. But alright, so here's the plan. We are going to prepare for our grand zoo tour today because my pockets are a little bit full of all sorts of stuff and vinegar, and I also want to make sure that we have some ideas of what we want to have built around the zoo. And it may sound kind of weird to have like the builders of light showing up and helping me out with the builds, but here's my thoughts on that. What we're going to do is we are going to have some help with some of the things that have just been laying around, tasks I have been meaning to do for oh so long, and also also a few things, like maybe a restaurant or two, a gift shop, that might be really fun just to stumble on as a surprise for ourselves. So we're gonna have a few tasks sprinkled about the world here in Zonberry Village, in the Village of Light, over in the zoo, and then while they are getting built, we'll work in other spots of the zoo, and then we will reward ourselves with an adventure, with discovery, with what has been built behind our backs by the amazing assistants while we were busy building in another section of the zoo. So that'll make it so it's kind of like really exciting. Whoa! Really exciting. Like we'll have some sort of little vacation from our building and be able to enjoy a new section of our zoo, which is totally how it would work if we ran a real zoo anyway, because I don't know about you guys, but my friend who happens to work at the Kansas City Zoo only gets to work with the orangutans and sometimes with the kangaroos and the emu. So whenever something cool happens over in the Sandcat area or the cheetah zone or the lions, she gets to be surprised by it for when she gets to swing over there and see what they're doing. So it sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll be fun to have somebody sort of building behind our backs and turning around and being able to see what they got done. So we're going to sprinkle some builds through the world. All right, come along, Lily girl. And we are also going to get started on some of our own builds, but first we should do a grand zoo tour so we know what is waiting for us. All right, now can I please go to sleep? This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous with so much rain. All right, come on, Lily. Why is it always raining? That's like the #1 thing all of the other ZooCrafters always say too, is like, it's always raining in Zoodesia. It sure enough is. Will this bed just not work for me? Is that it? All right, well, come along. All right, Lily, let's go ahead. Is there another bed I could try? I think Junior actually has the only bed in town. Maybe I can try the bed at my house, because I am so done with this rain. All right, let's wiggle down here. Hey, Aster Seed. Oh my goodness. And Lily Girl. Lily Girl was barking and saying hello to Aster Seed. I need to find where Tate has gone off to, but we'll probably discover him when we go over to the safari section. All right, what about now? Hello, darling. Now? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? But this rain. Ha! That showed you what for. Okay, I got desperate enough that I waited until night and climbed into bed. I want to start off our year of light with some actual light, not with the clouds pouring overhead. All right, now that that is done, let's see. I need to go ahead and empty all of my inventory. We could probably go through our lost quest list, and we need to plant these elven and kneeling angelica everywhere where we are going to have the builders of light show up and leave behind their little treasures. And good morning, Martha. Oh, Martha, I can actually clean this up for you. How about that? And thank you so much for all of your work, Martha. I know, after we do our grand zoo tour and get a few build orders put in and, you know, start picking the build that we're going to focus on first, Martha, I am going to take you to Relic Ruins to visit your niece on the vacation you have requested. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of stuff done there too. Also, Martha, my bag is, okay, Martha, I don't want to have you judging me or anything. Where on earth has my axe gone? All right, let me see. I think maybe, did I leave it like in here? Sure enough, I did. Glorious Crafter, you're back to me. The diamond pickaxe, my diamond shovel. You know what? Do I have any more soap? I should probably go ahead. Hey, Lily. I should probably go ahead and start getting ready for this big adventure by, okay. Yeah, this has actually been sorted too. That's so funny. Every single one of my chest has been sorted by the sorting fairies. All right, let's come over here and make some soap. And Lily, you actually gave me these gold ingots, but I don't think, let's see, how do I make soap? Oh, wow. You know what? I think I'll just use normal soap. Gold ingots are too precious. All right, and there we go. So now my diamond pickaxe and diamond shovel should be repaired a little bit more. And my pockets. Oh, Lily, look at you. You're so cute. You're so cute. Are you stuck in the chair again, though? Because it's a little bit of a heck of a doodle to get you back out. So there's some ostrich, I suppose. You should eat while you're at the table. Here, I'll eat with you. Oh, my goodness. But all right. So I think the next order of business is that we are actually going to empty out my packs, which I'm going to be a little embarrassed about because the sorting fairies came, Lily, and they took care of the house. And now, Martha, there's no judging, okay? But I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I have a lot to do. I have a whole zoo to tour. So I'm just kind of gonna casually come over to this chest right over here and, you know, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. You know, we're just gonna casually empty a whole bunch of the stuff that I don't need floating around inside of this chest. Martha, there is absolutely no judging in this household, okay? All right, and let's see. Moonworm Queen, you can come and live in here for now. My carpenter's hammer is almost broken, but we'll keep it until it's done. And I actually don't need to have my dagger of noms anymore now that I have finally managed to find the Sword of Light again, which is really a fantastic feeling. So, all right, let's see. What else can I casually... Let's get these 2 notes from Martha put away because those are really awesome. And I will forever remember the wonderful links that she went to in order to help restore the zoo. So we'll put those down there. And then I need to empty this backpack really quickly. So let's see. Let's do this. In these go, because I'm gonna need all of these. We'll sort through the list of lost quests for possible things that we can ask to be built. I'll take the raw fish with me because I worry, like, where is Tate? I need to find where Tate has gone. I'm gonna need that. Chick Pickety can actually be put away. The dagger of noms, yeah. All right, all of you get in here for just a second. All right, so Martha, I see that you're staring straight at that chest with a very knowing gleam in your eye. And you know what, my dear? We will sort. We will actually probably have some streaming sorting days. I do not want the sorting fairy to come and leave, like, I don't know, dust, or at this rate, cobblestone shoved all over my bed. Like, I'd just come back one day and find my bed had been turned into cobblestone out of the shame of just, like, shoving everything in here and not properly sorting it. All of these cones... These construction cones actually would make great markers for where I want to build things, so we might actually leave those. Mystery bugs can be released out into the garden. All of these guys, though, are going to come in here, and then anything in here. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, hopefully the sorting fairy won't get too mad if I just, like, have to shove it in here for now, but we'll come and sort this out later. All right, in you go, in you go. Shove all of this here. Ah, there we go. And once we have our pack empty, we'll load up on some food. And I wonder if I should get some more... You know, I do have one build idea in mind that I think I would like to leave with the Builders of Light before we really start going. Oh, I have a whole bunch of super soapy water in here. Hey, thanks, sorting fairy. I can only imagine how stressful it is to come into my house if you really like things clean and tidy. So that's really cool to just stumble on like, oh, look at that. I actually do have some golden soapy water that was way too expensive that we can now use. All right, so build requests come over here. And then doggy food right over here. And then Chick Pickety I'm going to put away. We're actually going to go put the dagger of noms upstairs and out of the way. I should probably repair this pickaxe. Glorious Grafter, you can stay with me. Sword of Light, there we go. A couple batches of torches, which really I prefer to use the Glowworm Queen. But it's always good to have torches for like caves. And then Tate's food, my food, and the list of lost quests. So I'll put the dagger of noms upstairs. So that, oh darling! I love your new office. This is just so fantastic for you. And I know that you have a Japanese exam today, so I will give you some space. He has been so busy lately studying Japanese and Chinese and Mandarin, and I do not envy him how many languages that he has to be fluent in before he graduates with that PhD. So there we go. And there we go. All right. And actually, you guys, I have a couple ideas already for things that we can request of the builders while we are busy touring our entire zoo. And I would love to know, which zone are you looking forward to the most? I think there's a lot of zones that many people have forgotten about, so it's going to be so much fun to visit, like the Wellnut Center, our beautiful Wisteria Cafe. We can swing over by where we have the new honeybee house. We can go down to where we haven't seen our dinosaurs inside of the Confucius, the little Confucius cave for so long. We can explore all of the cave systems that we have already laid out, including the tree of ice that we have, and basically get a feel for where we want to start leaving little build requests, because it'd be really fun while we are busy touring our world to have things going on behind the scenes, including getting rid of that snow. I actually want to leave a request to see if the builders happen to be very good with weather, so that maybe they can fix whatever messed up weather is around my home, because I do want to remove all of these beautiful cherry blossoms since, alas, it is no longer spring. My favorite season is no more, and I was thinking it'd be really fun to fill our yard with a whole bunch of summer plants, like corn. What if we had a little adorable cornfield somewhere? And what if we managed to like have all this popcorn popping, and we had a little lemonade stand? I want to put some lemon trees inside of our garden. That would be really fun and very summery. And I wonder what kind of animals would be associated with summer? That's actually a fun question. When you think about summer, what kind of animals do you think about? I'm gonna have to give that like a really good hard think, because what kind of animals do I think about when I think about summer? Huh. Wow. Maybe fish? Because, you know, summer and the beach? Man, that's really fun. I'm really gonna have to think about this one, actually. All right, well, let's come on down. And I have that soapy water. Yeah? Yep, got the super soapy water. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we need to use it in here. Sure enough. And this should hopefully do the trick. That'll be going for a lot longer now. Alright, and Lily, you are once again stuck in the seat, but thankfully for both of us, I have figured out how to get you loose. So this is gonna be a little tricky, because Lily can no longer be, she just is too strong, doesn't want to go in the safari net like she used to. But, ta-da! I know it looked like she went behind me, but I promise you, she's right here! Good girl, Lily! Alright, so I'm gonna need to keep the safari net out to be able— oh, and I should put my bunny slippers away. Alright, let's get my proper adventure clothes out. And I do have some food for me, some food for the dogs, and the books. So, so here we go. Like slipping on a good uniform. Just like that. And we'll leave my little bunny slippers right there. Adorable. Alright, Lily? You ready? Martha? Don't worry about— Martha. I know. Look, I know. If the sorting fairy doesn't get there first, I will take care of that. We will have sorting stream days, I promise. Alright, Lily, are you saying goodbye to Darling? Bye, Darling! Alright, and let's run over here, because I want to show you guys the first couple things that I think we are going to go ahead and request. Because like I said, it'll be really fun to turn around after we've been doing a lot of exploring and see a few things done. So, Garden of Eden. Where we have stored the memories of hundreds of adventures into different trees. Starting with the apple tree of origins, moving over to the spice tree of friendship, and wiggling all the way through until finally, after so many years and so many trials faced, we reach the beautiful tree of adventures. And ever since that 1000th adventure, to be honest, I've actually lost count. Or I thought the adventures that we went on weren't worth counting. And I want to change that. I want to change that, and I want to expand our beautiful garden of memories, and I want to be able to start keeping track. I want to keep track of where we have gone, what we have done. I want to be able to look back on 100 more adventures in the zoo, and I want to go, yes, this is the perfect tree. This is the perfect tree to celebrate those adventures. And we're going to need a little bit more space for that, because we're actually getting pretty low on space here in my garden of memories. There might be room for a tree or two. But I realized back in the old world, we used to wake up in the morning and harvest our essence berries and check on the garden before we got the day started. And I really loved being able to walk through our tree of memories and see the Nymphsia garden as well. And those used to be a lot closer to home and connected. So why don't we actually connect the two now? I want to be able to reach the Nymphsia garden a little bit easier than spiraling all the way down the tree. So what about a bridge that will stretch from right over there to right over here, and will also go over Zomberry Village so that I can see all of our villagers frolicking below our feet while we run across the bridge. I think that would be really, really fun. And I think that it would also encourage me to go to the Nymphsia garden more often and think about all of you and really think about all of the fun that we could have together. And whenever I feel like I don't know what to do next, I can just go back over there and remember certainly somebody among the thousands of Nymphsias there will have fun with whatever we choose. So I think that's the very first thing I would like to request. So let's see, how am I going to do this? All right, Kneeling Angelica. I think it would be perfect to possibly put it right over here under one of my decorative cherry trees. I forgot I do have a few decorative cherry trees. I don't know if I might want to pluck those out and put in like memory trees. Like this cherry tree might be willing to go. Not the birds in the bush though. That's when, wow, 700 episodes. That was when we built the beautiful aviary that we will go see in a little bit. And then let's get the, let's see. All right, let's get a couple of these out so that I can mark where the spots should be. And I'm gonna put one right here. And then Lily, come along. See how quickly we would be able to get to the other side and visit the Village of Light a lot faster too. If I didn't have to worry about, whoa, see, I'm already confused. If I didn't have to worry about zigzagging my way down this tree. All right, and dun 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 dun. And now we run over here. And one day we might actually have to have like a fence put up around Zomberry Village as well. And then let's go ahead and run over here. Gosh, it's so much fun to see how everything has grown. It makes me so happy. Just imagine what else could happen in our actual zoo. Ah, that's so fun. All right, and then right here, and then I believe, yeah, there's the other one. And then right, Lily, do be careful, my dear. So right over here, and maybe with the pretty little bridge going across this water spot, is where the bridge over Zomberry Village, I'm hoping, will be built. So bridge over Zomberry Village. And if you could please, a lovely bridge made out of wood, wood and vines, and other appropriate Village of Light material, going from the Garden of Memories to the Tree of Light over Zomberry Village would be wonderful. There we go. With this bridge, I hope to be able to reach the Village of Light faster from my Garden of Memories and have a great and safe, well-lit, non-monster spawning. That's very important. And have a great view of Zomberry Village below. There we go. Anything else, Lily? Should we mention? I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. So bridge over Zomberry. Let's see. Or how about Zomberry Bridge? There we go. That should do it. All right, this is so exciting. So we'll tuck this over in the build area. And while that might be getting done, we will go and tour the zoo. And the other thing I actually want to request, and I need to put the Elven Kneeling Angelica in my yard, weather magic. Does anyone here happen to possess any weather magic to solve the riddle of why there is still so much snow in my yard? The constant rain of Zoodesia is beyond help, of course. Oh my gosh. If the snow could be removed so we could celebrate summer soon would be amazing. If not, do not fret. I will just learn to make more smoothies. There we go. So snow. There. All right. So those are our two first little build requests that I'm pretty excited about. I need to put the Kneeling Angelica in my yard. I am clear to go. We have cleared up our inventory. I kind of want to release the mystery bugs around here, so we might do that tomorrow. And then we're going to head off, and we are going to start our grand tour of the zoo, which will include the redone zookeeper stations, the perfect place to get out of the rain so that we can get on with the business of building the zoo. There's still so much to do in the zoo, and now with our help, I think we're going to be able to get it done so much faster, and I'm really looking forward to sharing the adventures and the memories with you guys. So I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye! Also, Lily, be careful! That is a cliff edge over there, my dear.